Time to let it fly, 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 time to let it fly. Oh, why do you got your hands down? You don't want to put up on you. If you got them jumping all around, they don't know what I'm gonna show.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, happy to be here with my partners, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, one thing we know, they feel they match up well in this contest. It's obviously an opponent they're confident going up against. We won't have to wait long to see if that confidence is well-founded. In a league of giants, the NBA community loves to cheer for the little guy. One of the best ever players under 6 feet tall, gotta be Isaiah Thomas. Guys, just...
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Cleveland Cavaliers come in for this one. The fans are making noise here inside the Oracle Arena for their Warriors. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin, Klay Thompson continues to be happy with his role in the Warriors. He said, winning is so much fun. It's one thing to put up numbers, and it's another to sacrifice and be on the best team in the NBA. I'll take the latter every time. At the end of the day, people are going to remember championships. That's what it's all about. That's absolutely right. Kevin?
Thanks, David. That's the mindset you have to have. In the end, winning titles should be the ultimate goal. And the two teams involved in tonight's matchup, separate conferences. Brent, one heated rivalry. What's the key to winning this type of emotionally charged game?
Well, I think the way to get to your identity first, Kevin, that's usually the team that's going to take advantage of their opponent. Just don't try to do too much because you're looking at that team, you're thinking about down the road, that's the team we could be facing, and if we were to face each other, it would be for the gold ball. So stay within yourself, keep your identity tonight, don't try to do too much.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. Look at Cleveland's starting group. LeBron and Crowder, the tandem at forward. Thomas and Smith teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Love in at the center, locking down the middle. Now on. Durant sends it back.
Wow, the large wingspan of Durant. Full display. What a block there.
Curry against Thomas. Curry kicks to Durant. Shot clock at 6. Pachulia with the screen. Shot off the screen. And the rejection by Love. Crowder, the poke loose. It's stolen by Curry. Durant with it. Picked up by Love. Outside Curry. Takes a 3. Here's Green. Smith with the defensive effort.
Wow, just in shock that he missed that layup. Not a lot of defense.
Outside Thomas. From downtown, drills the three-pointer. Thomas got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Cavs.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't beat him up.
Pass to Pachulia. He kicks it to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State. Green, and the three ball is good. Three the game.
Tough to contest that one. Draymond went right up into a one-peat.
Outside Thomas. Corner. Off target from three-point range. Golden State's gone 1 and 2 from long range in the first quarter. Feet. Passes it to Thompson. And stolen by LeBron. To the paint. Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots line. Collected by Love.
And 1 for 5 is a tough way to start the game, Kevin. They got to get it going. Kevin Love, such a versatile offensive player who can pass, who can shoot with range. I like him looking to score inside to get himself going, and that's the way that the offense has tended to go. First quarter seems to belong to Kevin.
Thomas kicks to Smith. Outside Crowder. The pass to James. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Warriors have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Curry, and again, no good by Golden State. From the wing, and James with the basket on the assist by Love.
I like it when LeBron has that kind of rhythm. A one-piece shot, difficult to guard, obviously, but that's it for him.
Now, here's Green. The feed to Curry with it. Out guarded by 6 on the shot clock. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Last season, Steph Curry got off to a slow start, and I guarantee you, a lot of people loved his slow start, but eventually got it. Kevin Durant went down, Steph Curry stepped up, and a lot of that MVP swagger returned for the Golden State Warriors.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots, loose shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Brent thinking of Curry and how much better he was as the season went on. A lot of that had to do with him feeling more comfortable, it seemed, with Kevin Durant.
Well, so much talk, Kevin, about the Christmas Day game and Kevin Durant stepping over to Steph Curry and telling him, look, be you, be aggressive. And from that point forward last year, it felt like the Warriors just took off and Steph Curry resumed that MVP caliber play. Well, they depend on him to score, and that doesn't mean just from the field. Sometimes it comes from the charity stripe.
LeBron with it. Now Green defending. A three-pointer is right on target. Love's got himself going there. Is for the game on the deep ball. Curry dishes to Iguodala. He feeds it to Thompson. Green, the screen, kicks to Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, we know he dominates from the perimeter, but Durant is just as dynamic when he gets inside. Sometimes the confidence grows even more.
Now, here is Smith. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And Thompson sends it back. They retain possession. The Warriors trail. Iguodala outside. Thompson in the corner. There's the pick. Green with a screen for Thompson. Outside for Curry. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 5.
Well, that's what you pay to see. Steph Curry, three-pointer, just impeccable form.
Thomas kicks to Crowder. Back to Thomas. Crowder is screen on Durant. Thomas passes to Love. Banked in off the glass. He's got 5.
Well, passing is something he does very well, especially when it comes to leading his man to the right spot.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. He dishes it to Durant. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul. He's checked in for J.R. Smith. 1:09 left here in the first quarter. Iguodala no good. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Outer dishes to Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Fires it up. And that one is off. Curry was a nice D. dish to Durant. Go wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
Hard to find a player with better mid-range accuracy than Durant, especially for the amount of shots that he takes.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Love with the screen for LeBron. Down low. It's tipped. Stolen by Durant. And here is Iguodala. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Curry. And no good trying to get that one. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Warriors on top, leading by just 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And certainly one of the game's bigger personalities, Draymond Green, had this to say about his approach to leadership.
Most importantly, it's just about how the guys respond to me. And, just really bringing that energy and that attitude and that fire each and every night, every day, whether it's in practice, whether it's, in the game, whatever it is, just always bringing that energy and that passion.
A heart and soul guy, Draymond Green has the kind of spirit, guys, that everyone else can just kind of feed off of.
Yeah, his talents and contributions now being appreciated. He's forced his way into the discussion. Top 10 players in our league.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here?
Aggressive defense in that first period. They forced several miscues.
And you just start to wonder, how did we get to this score at the end of 1? I think those steals really established momentum in their favor.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Derrick Rose is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's LeBron James. Then there's Tristan Thompson, and it's Green in at the 4. Just 3 to shoot. Here's James. A putback, and there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Cavs. Outside, dishes it to Durant. Green, the screen. High post. But they'll get another chance.
Well, nice choice by KD. Creates just the right amount of space coming off the screen, and then that sweet, sweet string music.
Wade kicks to LeBron. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries. And you look at the Cavs coach, Tyronn Lue. Brett, what stands out to you?
Well, he's got confidence. I would tell you, Kevin, I'd have confidence too if that number 23 was suiting up for me every night. But he demands accountability. He demands a respect for the game. And this team has had a tremendous stages of Ty Lue's coaching career.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Guys, Tristan Thompson has one of the longest consecutive games played streaks in NBA history. He said, the mind's a powerful thing. And if you tell your brain everything's all right, you'd be surprised on the stuff you can achieve. We have the mental toughness to push through our limits. That's how you become great and test yourself as a player. Kevin?
Well, David Thompson, certainly a mentally strong player. Always nice to have someone on, night in and night out. And here is Green, following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Thompson, a screen on Green from downtown, and there's Green on the assist by James.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Curry with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Durant with a screen on Green. Green with a screen for Curry. Pass to Green from deep. That doesn't go either for Green.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Outside Rose. And so he drew a shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, LeBron James recently cemented his legacy by that coveted title to Cleveland. It's an achievement for him, especially growing up outside the his rings in Miami because of what he's meant to that city and now to that franchise.
First one drops. And Brett, you remember all the anger about LeBron's infamous decision to leave for Miami. And all melted away in 2016.
Well, I think, Kevin, that turmoil, whatever the backstory was for a lot of people out there about how LeBron James ended up getting himself back to Cleveland, added to the storybook quality of bringing a championship back to the city of Cleveland. Coming back from 3-1 doesn't hurt the legacy all that much either, especially against the Warrior team who had set the regular season win total at 73.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. He kicks it to West. Pass to Livingston. The shot that time. And Cleveland the other way now. Korver dishes to James. Thompson sets the pick for Korver. It's stolen by Green. Here's Curry, and the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Yeah, how about that finish by Steph there? He's just a master at altering his shot after he hears the whistle and gets the contact and finishes.
Yeah, Steph Curry, maybe not putting up the numbers he did from that impressive MVP campaign, but he is still one of the weird players in the league on wants to. He can take nothing.
Find the lanes.
That's good from Stephen Curry. And with Curry and his ability to put a team away in one quarter, Greg, it's absolutely incredible.
I mean, Curry just has that ability to end the game's competitiveness in a short. What is amazing is he does so much and will often sit out the fourth quarter because of the lead he's helped to build.
6 to shoot. It's stolen by Green. Outside Curry. Outside Green. West a screen on Thompson. Outside Green. Just 4 to shoot. Over Thompson. Chance there to take the lead. Missing.
Yeah, right now, I think just his demeanor is hurting the team. His shooting's been off, and he knows it.
Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line. It's going to send LeBron James to the line. They get Andre Iguodala. And LeBron James has openly stated very publicly, especially last year in the finals, he is chasing Michael Jordan. He wants to be the best ever.
And at this point, be top 2. Jordan with 6 titles. Hard to see LeBron surpassing that. But just to be in the conversation is an achievement in and of itself.
Free throw good, LeBron.
I think about LeBron James, and it's not about the job, it's how you do the job. And he's been a professional every season that he's been in the association.
Now here's Livingston looking for his first basket still in this one.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into coverage.
Thomas with the ball, and it's Iguodala picking him up. West against Love. The kick out to Crowder. Over West. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Curry has it in the corner. Green with a screen for Curry. Over Love. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Cleveland leading by 4. Korver kicks to top. 1:03 left in the first half. Pass to Love. Over Green. Love, no good. Golden still on a 4-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. What is nice to see from Iguodala in the end of his career is that he's actually gotten more efficient from the floor.
Well, Iguodala does a good job of picking spots, and I think having the teammates that he has, drawing that kind of attention, guys like Curry, Durant, and certainly Klay Thompson from the perimeter, opens up opportunities that Iguodala just can read so very well. Doesn't need to be risky with anything he does offensively.
The first free throw is good.
Iguodala's leadership is really unsurpassed. Steve Kerr calling him the adult in the room. His teammates definitely listen and respect all things that he offers up.
And the Warriors making a change here. McCaw's checked in. Smith checked in for the Cavaliers. And Iguodala drops them both.
The way the Warriors went through the postseason last year, the team was certainly on a mission. They swept through the Western Conference, and you could see tremendous laser focus as they tried to avenge that 16 loss to the Cavs.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. McCaw kicks to Livingston. Now the pass to Green. Iguodala against Smith. Here's Green. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Yeah, tough with his shot so far off right now. They're going to have to tap someone else to step until he finds it.
Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. McCaw with the bucket.
Draymond Green is a versatile big man, constantly scanning the floor so he can set up teammates. And with great shooters like that, why wouldn't you?
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to. I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Welcome to the 2K Halftime Show. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game all knotted up. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Scoring in the paint where they can improve. With the defense in, they settle for a lot of jump shots in the first half. Coming out of the break, I think it'll be better running off pick and rolls. He's moving toward the hoop. That old ball style basketball.
Let's get your insight on Cleveland.
So far, I love their commitment on the glass. Even though they were playing well, their rebounding remained a priority. And so far, the other side hasn't matched their efforts.
That's it for now as the second half is about ready to go.
As we return to action here at Oracle, a terrific look from above at downtown Oakland and the historic Tribune Tower. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And through 2 quarters, he's been lights out. And you know he's going to look to add to those totals.
And defensively, hard to force him out of the rhythm at this point because he has a number of ways with which he can beat you.
Here's Curry. Thompson and Durant, the sharpshooters at the 2 and the 3. Inside, we've got Draymond at the 4 and Pachulia to his side. And it's Curry in at the point guard. Group out there for Golden State. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
and gets physical on the boards and just really pays for it with the over-the-back call.
Well, he gets blocked out is what happens. Good fundamentals taking advantage of the over-aggression on that play.
Curry kicks to Green. Here's Pachulia. And he can't bank that one in. Well, Cleveland shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Thomas passes to Love. Back to Thomas. Cleveland moving the ball around. Smith for three. Drops in the tray. Smith's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Cavs. Brent, you certainly grew up around basketball. Your dad was a legend. Your brothers certainly played at a very high level. What kind of advantage do you think that gave you, if any, as your was progressing?
That's funny, Kevin. I can't get away from it. I'm sitting next to you now and we're watching basketball.
I know it. Here it is.
The advantage, I think, is just absorbing all of that stuff. Maybe on a subconscious level, that you're taking in everything about what the profession was going to represent for you, if in fact you got there, and thank goodness I did.
Well, I always sense you had a very wide view. Your lens was always wide, capturing as much as you could gather.
Yeah, it was like a 10 to 22 on any camera.
One shot.
And the Cavs' big three completed with the trade of #1 overall pick Andrew Wiggins to Minnesota for Kevin Love. Brent, if they had to do it all over again, you still think they make that trade?
Absolutely, Kevin. They brought a championship to Cleveland, a drought for years, and Kevin Love was a big reason why they got to the top of the mountain. So I would absolutely make that trade.
Good on the three-point shot. And 11 points for Steph Curry.
Well, they missed their first 3 shots, and after that, maybe they'll get some air underneath their wings a little bit.
It's a pick by Love. Outsider. James in the post. Defended by Durant. Smith for three. And Love throws it down.
Signs of relentless work right here from Kevin Love on the glass to grab that rebound.
Thompson dishes to Durant. The screen from Thompson. Durant kicks to Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Floats it up for James. Stolen. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. In the corner, it's James. Shot clock at 5. And James throws it down hard.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
And that last replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Here's Curry. The Cavaliers making the shot. The teardrop falls in. Curry's got 13 points.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
Thomas passes to James. Smith outside. Kicks it out to James. There's the feed to Thomas. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Smith with it, out guarded by Pachulia. Kicks to Thomas. Love with the screen for Thomas. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Off target from outside.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
And I hope it hasn't gone to his head. He may be trying too hard at this point.
There's Green with the three. And a great pass by Curry as that one goes in. And it's 8 points for Draymond Green. And Draymond Green was asked if he would be a different player, Brent, if he wasn't so vocal. His response was that he absolutely would.
Well, he's 100% right. Payton in Seattle, and if he wasn't yapping, he wasn't playing as well. I would say that Draymond falls into that sort of category. He brings an edge, he brings an intensity, and that helps the other guys on the team settle into the roles that they feel most comfortable with.
Take a break. 2 shots.
To score in bunches really is unmatched throughout the league. They'll be going along with the team, and all of a sudden they have that 20-point lead in like 3 minutes. It can happen so fast that I think at times the other teams are shell-shocked.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Golden State, and he sinks the second. And talking about the Warriors and their ability to build a lead very quickly, the shooting they have, Greg, is a very big part of how they can just bury a team.
It is. Their shooting, especially from deep, but also their defense. One kind of feeds the other in terms of how they can steamroll teams and create that momentum. And only the special teams can put a game away with a 5-minute run, but this is that has consistently done it over the last 3 years.
Now Thomas following the miss by on Green from deep, and they double up James. Iguodala with the steal, and even 3-on-3 break. Here's Durant. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And for Kevin Durant, one area that he excelled in this season was his rim protection. He used his length and timing to disrupt a lot of shots. And I think that's what he focused on. Joining the Warriors, you knew he was going to score, but he wanted the responsibility and came through defensively for Golden State.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Wade comes in for LeBron, and Derrick Rose is subbed in for Thomas. And Durant's rim protection with Warriors and the defense, certainly. Durant and Green, Brent, become the best defensive duos in the NBA.
And I'm not sure if we see of Kevin Durant in the stopper mode, Kevin. I think we were really shocked here about how effective he could be as a team defender, using his length and having an impact around the rim and painted area like he did last year.
The Cavaliers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And as they shot 75% from the line last season.
Free throw good from Wade. As we've seen, many teams a little bit of a soft zone. What's the best way, you think, Brent, when you're trying to run your half-court offense?
Well, the best way to counteract any softening up on the backside of the zone is to overload the side of the court, Kevin. So now all of a sudden, if you make a shift with more players on one side of the floor, there's no way for 3 to cover 2 on the back. That's where teams can gain incredible advantage.
After the made shot, Klay Thompson. Love dishes to Love outside. Korver kicks to Rose. Cleveland moving the ball around. Lets it go from 14. Wade misses.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Iguodala. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And it's a 4-point Warrior lead. Cleveland's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. The dish to Rose. Thompson, a screen on Green. Off the pick. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Warriors leading by 4. Iguodala kicks to Green. He feeds it to Thompson. Dishes it to Durant. Goes up. There's the pick. No one near. He lets it go. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Thompson, a screen on Thompson. Wade kicks to Love. Shot to stop the run. Bangs home the trifecta. Love's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, pick your poison there. If you give Love that kind of room, he's going to take advantage.
And we've reached the end of the third. Warriors lead by 4. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Right now is when we go, good shot, great shot, right? Right now is when we talk on every screen down here and switch and ice and all the stuff we do on point.
And Steve Kerr, this is what his teams do. They take away a lot of easy shots, easy baskets.
Yeah, you heard him. Ice the screens. Communicate. Give me everything you've got.
Thanks for joining us as we get set for the quarter. A terrific game. All ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. We got Kyle, and there's Green, and it's Thompson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Iguodala, following the shot by Tristan Thompson. Iguodala, the pass to Durant. Off target on the 15. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Dishes to Green. Pass to Wade. Thompson sets the pick for Wade. Off the screen. That one rolling around and rims out.
Well executed. Great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Thanksgiving out there, carving out screen. Just couldn't complete the play.
Durant for 3. The shot's good on the assist by West. Durant's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
And you can see the play calling this has from distance.
No question. It looks like they've rented out room in this ball game. They keep doing this.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in? Well, last season, LeBron very outspoken, saying the Cavs were too top-heavy. The Irving trade has brought them some much-needed depth.
Pachulia, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Then for the Cavaliers, Crowder comes in for Kyle Korver. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Dwayne Wade.
One shot, Ken.
And you talk about the depth for the Cavs. Crucial when facing a team like the Golden State Warriors. If everything comes together, I think there's a chance their trade with Boston might give them a better shot at winning it all. Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
Yeah, we've seen him make this shot work, but they can do better.
Warriors leading by 4. Livingston kicks it to West. They set the pick. Durant up top. Livingston with it. Working on Rose. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McCaw. Drills it from outside. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Rose passes to Thompson. J.R. Smith on the wing. Picked his pocket. And it's the Warriors on the break. Foul call. Time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The first one falls for the Cavaliers. James comes in for Green, and Thomas subbed in for Derrick Rose. That one is no good.
And a Kyrie's trade demand over the summer, a reflection of relationship with LeBron. Forceful personality, it seems it may have grated on Irving.
Here's Livingston. J.R. Smith making his last shot. Livingston dishes to Durant. West kicks to Livingston. Unloads from 13. And he gets the bucket. Livingston's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Warriors.
Well, the defense does not appear to be together out there right now. Bad reach-ins and not the man. Penetration.
Now here's James. Smith outside. Smith missing again.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Cavaliers trail by 8. LeBron passes to Thomas. Back to James. Puts up a 3. Thomas, no good. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Durant against Thomas. Durant kicks to McCaw. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Shot by Crowder, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
To the left side wing. Here's McCall. Unloads from 13. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And it's Smith penetrating. And it's sent back by West. Pass to McCaw. Out left to the wing. Durant kicks to McCaw. Hit by Pachulia. Some nice passing by Golden State. West inside. Defended by Crowder.
I know it's physically impossible, but he's got to be kicking himself. He knows he's got to make it.
Smith kicks to Thompson. Low tries to snap the cold streak, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, Thompson is going to get that deep, you almost have to wrap 2 hands around him and hope he doesn't. Thompson is one of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA. So to do that, you can't be afraid to throw.
Looking at who's out there, Warriors. Klay Thompson comes in for Patrick McCaw, and Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Thompson dishes to Durant. The screen from Thompson. Green with a screen on Wade. And Thompson kicks to Pachulia. Pachulia sets a screen for Green. Over Thompson. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Thompson shoots such a high percentage on the inside. Most of his shots coming around the rim.
They set the pick. Outside Curry. The screen from Thompson. Green with a screen on Crowder. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That'll be his second foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Love checked in for the Cavaliers. Curry kicks to Thompson over Wade, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. And the Warriors lead by 7.
And with time becoming a factor, that may do it, guys.
Well, leads are not given. They are earned, playing with desire and attention to detail all night.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 7. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
And now with the Jordan player of the game, Draymond Green.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block that they've been even on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
These fans love him, and tonight he's given them plenty to cheer about. Thomas passes to Wade. It's a pick by Love. Wade dishes to Love. And it's off from three-point range. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Green kicks to Curry. Back to Green. Dishes to Curry. From deep three-point range. Good as Green picking up the assist. And now a 10-point Warrior lead.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
Well, you want to close the door on any type of comeback effort. This has been a vault. Ka-ching.
You're right. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're trailing by 10. There's 10 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
And just trying to salvage anything at this point, even if it's just some momentum heading into the next one.
Well, it's all about doing your best with the time that you've been given. It's the only thing really that you can control as a player. So let's see what they decide to run.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. From deep, Green. They grab their own miss. Here's Korver for three. Hands it from downtown.
That's really Korver's game in a nutshell. The catch and fire mentality is what has made him such a special player in this league for a long time.
So he should get the win here. It was up for grabs till the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans happy.
It's to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Kevin, how did you guys get this win tonight?
Well, we had to get stops. You know, those guys, they got so many options, so many good players, man. We just had to rally around each other and get stops.
Yeah, you guys played your best ball at the end and got the win. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.